Hey guys, so I am back and I'm outside. I came out here, I was actually fixing to feed the chickens and I let the dogs out for a minute. But anyways, what this video is about, I'm gonna keep it real. So, dang, it's cold out here. So, those of you that knew or that had watched the video about the checkup for your yearly, if you're a woman, the pap test or whatever. Anyways, I had to do the biopsy thing. It's called like a coloscopy thing. I think that's what it's called. And anyways, the results on that came back, and it's precancerous, but it's like the stages are like 1 to 4, and mine's like 3, almost into the 4, like cancer stage. So I don't have cancer, but it can turn into cancer, and it's very like high risk. So it's like close enough to be in the 4 range. So of course, right off the bat, he set up for me to have surgery to get all of that removed, like some of the cervix. It's called like a leap or something, what have you. Which is fine, it's better safe than sorry. But I'm glad there's no cancer. But again, the surgery is just another thing to worry about. But so if that's not enough, so I was like, okay. And so we were going to check out, and then they're like, well, you got to go to the heart doctor and get all, to get cleared through that. So I'm like, okay. So they had the surgery for December 29th, and then I couldn't get into the heart doctor to December the 9th. So that was blown out of the water. And then so I call them back today, and this other lady that was like over the surgery part, she talked to me for like a long time and explained to me a lot of things, about the surgery and the results coming back. And, if something's, like if they don't get it all, more than likely you'll end up having a hysterectomy, or they'll go back in there and redo the leap. Most of the time they don't. They just go ahead and do the full-blown, hysterectomy. So, and she explained to me, like, whenever they do take that out, they can see more in depth how bad of the issue of like the cancer cells are, or what have you. So sometimes in some cases it's worse than what they expected. So I was like, wow. And so, and then she's like, there's like an deductible, like 700, and like, I think it was like 38 or 50, something like that. And if like she was going to try to get me in sooner, because of course when you have this, they want it out soon. So she's like, how soon can you come up with it? And I'm like, well, I really don't know. And she started talking to me, and I'm like, this is like right during Christmas season. I've got 4 kids, you know what I mean? And so she's like, well, the more I think about it, we have the copay or the deductible that's met every year. So if I were to go ahead and have the surgery now, and if I have the surgery and then January rolls in and they didn't get it all, and then I have to have surgery again or have the hysterectomy or what have you, then I'll have to do the deductible again. So she's like, that just don't make sense, which I'll have to wait a little while longer. But I'm like, we'll just wait. I don't think that it's going to turn into cancer in that short a period of time, So that's the drama that I'm dealing with. And I ain't going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. It's stressful. It's stressing me out. And I'm like, whatever. If it wasn't as full blown as it is, I wouldn't even have the surgery. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. I know that I shouldn't be complaining. I'm thankful that I don't have it, but it's like, honestly, it's like I take 2 steps forward and then I get pushed 4 or 5 steps backwards. I try to look for the better outcome in things sometimes, but then it's like all this crap piles upon me, and I'm like, wow. And just the stress of it, it's just unbelievable. I don't express myself like I should, I don't reckon. But I want this crap over with, and I'm gonna have to wait, and then now this money ruckus, and then like, which, Johnny's okay with it. I've not even discussed this with Johnny yet, but I know he can come up with the money. That's not the issue, but it's just ridiculous, this whole thing, and I don't know, I'm in one of those weird, rare moods today. The waiting process, I had to wait a week, and then 2 weeks, and then 2 more weeks, and then now this crap that I'm gonna have to wait a whole nother month or 2, and it's just like, yeah. So at times in your life, you're like, oh, wow, how much more stress can you take? But all of the crap that I've been through in my life, I know that God's got this. I know that, again, there's just tests in my life that I'm going through, and the holiday seasons are coming up, and I try not to think about my grandma, because when I do, I get so upset. And sometimes I feel bad because I push her out of my mind, and I think that for me, that's the only way I can cope. I try not to think about her, and so in that aspect, I try not to talk about her, but when I do talk about her, it's like, she's gone, and it's just really sad because, she was my life, and of course my kids' lives, and, she was everything to us. And, during hard times in my life, I would always call her. And sometimes you try to be strong, but it's just, we're weak. And that, my friends, I am. But I'm not as weak as sometimes I think I am, because I've got God on my side and I'm strong. But I'm fragile too, just like everybody else is. And sometimes it's like all of this stuff just overwhelms you. And, I've got 4 kids that I have to raise, and I worry about, they get in there and take that crap out, and then it's like full-blown cancer, because, that could possibly happen as well, because the girl that I talked to today, she said sometimes they get in there and it's worse. So, but we can't worry, but we're human, I want my life to be level and steady for once. And it's like everything happens so quickly. So if you would, when you pray, please pray for me, because, I'm honest, sometimes I come on here and try to be strong, but really I'm not. I try to keep my crap together, but in situations like this, I've got 4 kids I gotta raise, and then you gotta worry about all of that stuff, That's why I keep it sassy, guys. We gotta have spunk, you know what I mean? But sometimes it's just rough. And if it wasn't for my kids, I don't think I would celebrate like Thanksgiving or Christmas or none of that, because it kills me. But, I've got kids of my own, and I like to do that because of them. But for me, everybody that's been in my life's pretty much gone, God, I'm so emotional today. But I'm the type of person, I have to be, even when I go through sickness or something, I have to see the outcome of it, or I have to for instance, whenever I had a cyst and I had to get it removed, it was right here on my head, which is kind of funny now, but they numbed it with a needle and everything, and I was petrified. But I'm the type of person, I have to watch. I have to see what's going on. And in my life, if things are unclear, it freaking freaks me out. But on a better note, God already knows what's ahead. And He already knows what's ahead for all of us. So through the trials, through the struggles, and the all of the doubts that we have, the things that could happen or what have you, we have to know that God's in control. So I'm sure there's people out there watching now that's laughing at me, haters and stuff, but I don't care, because everybody's weak. And I'm one of them and you're one of them. We're all human, sometimes it's okay to show it, and I'm not ashamed anymore to express it. But if you would, please say a prayer for me and my family, and I just want to get this mess over with and get it done with, because I'm just over the whole process. And anyways, that's a little update on the situation that came back, because I had given y'all a video. Some people on Facebook knows the outcome on the results, but it's just this whole waiting process, and now I've got to wait to January, and I'm just really over it. But anyways, guys, drinking my coffee, and God's got this mess. I just really miss my grandma, like really bad. It sucks, man. It's like, during the week I'm like, well, I need to check on my mama or go see her, and it's like, she's not even here no more. And I think that's why I forget it, because like she was like the one person that, I would look up to, and she never judged or any of that. But in the end, through everything that we're faced with, there's always somebody in a worse off shape. But, this is a test in my life that I will overcome, and I'll be okay. But just say a prayer that when all this crap's said and done, that the doctors will get it all. And so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.